Con artists are exploiting loopholes in our election laws by fraudulently misrepresenting themselves as collecting donations meant for causes and candidates. Americans of all political ideologies who participate in our democracy by donating shouldn't have to fear being cheated.
The gentlewoman is recognized for 1 minute.
Getting Congress to enact widespread campaign finance reform feels as likely as getting snow in Orange County this Christmas. However, it shouldn't take a once-in-a-century holiday miracle to get Washington to stop political fundraising scams. Con artists are exploiting loopholes in our election laws by fraudulently misrepresenting themselves as collecting donations meant for causes and candidates. These scam PACs actually use the money to line their own pockets. Worse, they target older Americans and veterans. As a consumer protection attorney, I will always work to hold fraudsters accountable. With a Republican colleague, I have introduced legislation to help the Federal Election Commission punish these bad actors. I urge passage of my bipartisan bill to stop scam PACs. These corporations are making record profits, the highest that they have been in over 7 years, even as Americans are struggling. The oil and gas industry currently has more than 9,000 permits to drill for oil on federal land, but they are deliberately keeping production low to please their investors and increase their short-term profits. Even when the price of crude oil falls, oil and gas companies have refused to pass those savings on to consumers. Let me be clear, price gouging is anti-capitalist. It exploits a lack of competition, which is a hallmark of capitalism. It is an effort to juice corporate profits at the expense of customers. Energy markets are reeling because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Big oil companies, however, are using this temporary chaos to cover up their abuse. A recent study by Iowa State University found systemic discrimination against LGBTQ borrowers. The study found that despite having a lower credit risk overall, same-sex borrowers are 73% more likely to be denied a mortgage loan. And when they are approved, they face mortgage interest rates that are 0.02 to 0.2% higher on average, translating to tens of thousands of dollars in extra repayment. And making our neighborhoods more diverse means more Americans get to know and understand their neighbors who are gay, trans, or queer. And with that understanding and the friendships and the neighbor relationships, we hope beget tolerance. This is how we magnify the wave of LGBTQ acceptance this country has experienced in the last decade. No person may be lawfully discriminated against for their sexual orientation and gender identity in housing, in education, employment, public accommodations, and so much more.